Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now. Each year at 911 Police Plaza in Hicksville, the New York State Fraternal Order of Police hosts a memorial ceremony in honor of law enforcement officers that died in the line of duty.
The year 2014 showed a 24% increase in law enforcement officer deaths nationwide compared to 2013. 2015 already indicates the trend is continuing. As of yesterday, the national average is equal to where we were at this time in 2014.
As this deadly trend continues, the officers are aware of the risks of the job.
Today's a day that we wish we don't ever have to be part of, but unfortunately, the ultimate sacrifice does come with the job. And the job consists of, you never know what's going to happen in a routine part of your day.
This year, 14 names were added to the memorial wall. The 10 officers killed in 2014 and 4 discovered through historical documents.
Just one name is too much. One name is way too much. I'm hoping that we could come back next year and never have to put a name on that wall. But unfortunately, I don't think I could ever say that. And the reason why I can never say that is because we never know what we're going to deal with in the day-to-day operations. You just don't know.
That was the case for New York State officer Christopher Skinner, who pulled over a car for speeding on Interstate 81.
Upton had intentionally struck 2 vehicles just prior to observing Trooper Skinner and crossed 3 lanes of traffic to strike Chris. Upton fled the scene, driving approximately 1 mile before he abandoned his vehicle and fled into the woods. Upton was tracked by a police dog, and at the time of his arrest, he was naked and ranting about a time warp.
The headlines in the last year, what it really reminds us is just how difficult and how dangerous and deadly being a police officer is. And so we have to give thanks to our police each and every day. This is a sad ceremony, but it's a ceremony that is so vitally important so that we never forget the ultimate sacrifices made by our men and women in uniform.
A major headline in our area last year was the assassination of NYPD officers Lou and Ramos.
Rajon Lou should have been in that house that he dreamed of. He should be with us right now because he was the next great police family. We know that. Ralphie Ramos, big Met fan. I'm not, can't help but think that the way the Mets are playing right now, Ralphie has a little hand in that right now. Should have been there opening day with you.
As cadets, even knowing the downside of the job didn't stop these men from serving their community.
I don't know. I think a lot of guys would keep that in the back of their minds. The first thing I remember as a police officer was to go out there, protect people, and enjoy the day, and come home at the end of the night.
What about not coming home that night?
That's the furthest thing from your mind. Now, if you think that, then it's going to keep you from doing your job correctly.
They are heroes, not only because of how they died, but because of how they lived.
And now the focus of the Fraternal Order of Police turns to the families the officers left behind.
We're here if a family has some issues or some problems they need to speak. We're more than happy to help them or guide them or show them a direction. We have other avenues where other family members have already been part of that. They've lost siblings or loved ones throughout their time, and they can maybe nurture them and speak to them and maybe give them a little bit more that, you know, tomorrow will be a better day and it hopefully will get easier, but we'll never forget.
These brave men and women live in our hearts forever. God bless them and their families. God bless all who serve and the families who wait and watch for them every day. And God bless America.
The following 10 New York State officers gave their lives for their communities in 2014. David Wayne Smith Jr., Johnson City PD. Dennis E. Guerra, NYPD. Douglas Henry Mayville, Albany PD. Christopher G. Skinner, New York State Police. Michael C. Williams, NYPD. Wenjian Liu, NYPD. Rafael Ramos, NYPD. Thomas Choi, MTA Police. Frank Bordonaro, Genesee County Sheriff's Office. Darrell Pearson, Rochester PD.